Hi guys. So I'm gonna try and restream the our 3:30 recording. I had some issues with BeLive TV not streaming to YouTube. So we ended up streaming it to our Facebook group, and then I realized I couldn't get the video out of the Facebook group just to upload it. So I'm going to do a screen share. Hopefully everyone can hear the audio. And we're going to start now. Hi guys. Okay, we're live in the Facebook group this time. We had some issues connecting with the software to YouTube. So what we're going to do today is we're going to stream it into the AMA Facebook group. And then once we're done, I'll upload it to our YouTube channel so that everyone else can see it as well. Hello to our 3:30-ish live broadcast. I called it an AMA because I found out that AMA stands for Ask Me Anything. Coincidence. I guess the first thing we wanted to find out about is if anyone watched Shihan's presentation last night. So if you're online, let us know, first of all, that you're here. For some reason, I don't see the number of viewers when we do it through Facebook. So if you're here, let us know, say hi. You might need to give permissions to BeLive, that's the software, so that you can chat with us. What's on our agenda today?
Do you want me to go through some things for them to think about?
Sure.
Okay. So I'm not sure how many Milton people were on the lecture with Shihan last night. It was an amazing lecture. So just a couple of key things. If you were on it, if not, you can catch the replay. I highly recommend it. He's really giving some good guidelines on how to stay centered and how to be a leader. Everybody at AMA, everybody who's anybody influences someone. So if you want to start thinking about being a leader and how best to influence each other and those around you, especially our children at this uncertain time. So noticing just a couple of key points I'm going to point out, and then I recommend that you go watch his webinar. Just be aware of any negative thoughts that you're having, any doomsday kind of thinking, or really being attached to negative outcome. Worry right now. Just notice these negative thoughts, but don't invite them to stay in your mind too long. Okay, just take it moment by moment, stay positive, enjoy the things that we can do now, like be with our families, but be prepared, you know. The other thing was, it's important that we all bring our A game. So we went through some kinds of A words that we can think about. And those words, I'm just going to quickly go through them to think about for you guys, which is first and foremost, having awareness. Second would be to accept the situation. Third is your attitude. So it's not letting those negative thoughts seep in and stay. Acknowledgement. So just if you are out and about or at home, just being a little bit more kind and compassionate to yourself and to each other. Anchoring in positivity. So whatever brings you peace, make sure you're anchoring in. Surround yourself with people that are positive and maybe stay away from CNN and the types of news feeds that tend to fearmonger. Stay active. So there's hiking, there's walking, there's our online training and anything else that you might be doing. And then also just to appreciate the people that are around you, like healthcare workers that are working really hard for our community, those that are staffing grocery stores. any of our fire and police personnel. So if you get a chance to catch all that, I think that was all that I wanted to do. Think about, like, I don't know if anyone's online.
So we have a Facebook user says, "Hi Sensei." Hello, whoever you are.
We don't know who you are, just this Facebook user.
Yeah. So if you're trying to chat with us, it should have prompted you, like I said, to give BeLive.tv permissions to see your username and stuff. Who is it? Who are we talking to? Who's saying hi?
Type your name in.
Type your name in.
And while you're doing that, a question I'm going to ask you guys all to think about is, if you had a word that you could connect to as a leader, what would it be? So for me, it's acceptance and not being attached to the outcome, but also being proactive. So I don't want to get caught up in anything that's fearing or fearful, like fear mongering. Sensei had his own.
Oh, my word.
Yeah.
So my word was calm. I think it's important for us as leaders to show a sense of stability. So for me, I'm trying to be the sort of that centering person for our staff and the dojo, but for yourself as parents, team members, partners, you want to also be that person for the people that depend on you. So, try and remain calm. Xian likes to use the expression, like, be like a duck, where you're calm and smooth on top of the water and then paddling with your feet like crazy underneath to deal with everything. So
we've got Ben Deep online. Hi, Ben Deep.
Hi, Ben Deep.
Hi,
Debbie's
Debbie.
here.
Hi, Debbie. I really like that word, authentic. I think that's good. I don't know who put authentic out there, but that's a great word to use.
Yeah.
When you're thinking about being a leader. And this can be a mantra. This can be something that you remind yourself if you start to get worried as things unfold. It's important to remain centered.
The dojo environment, especially the closer you get to black belt, it's our job as a dojo to provide obstacles and stress, because it reveals the kind of character that a person has and who they really are. And if life apparently is just one big dojo, right? So really take a look at how you're reacting to the current situation, and has it changed how you behave or how you react or how you think, right? Because it's under stress that our true selves come to the surface, what we default to. And that doesn't mean we have to always be that way. It's just a matter of catching it and then being the person we want to be.
Yeah, especially during this time, like Sensei said.
Yeah.
So we've got most of this updated. Did you want to talk about the training?
Oh, yeah. So you might have seen, if you're on the app or if you've subscribed, like we talked about yesterday, to the news section on amamilton.com. And again, I'll just mention, it's AMA Milton without the hyphen. If you put the hyphen in, it goes to the corporate site. And we've sort of stopped updating the blog on that one, because the current one without the hyphen in it updates the app as well, so that everyone gets notified. Upcoming training dates are posted on there, and I sort of give you guys a heads up, because you'll notice there aren't Zoom links beside everything. There's a training today at 5:30 for kids. I highly suggest hopping on there and taking a look, participating. I don't think they said specifically what age group, but they're just sort of doing an all ages kids. So I would say like 5 all the way up to 13, 14. Do you remember who's running it?
I can't remember. I'd have to look on my phone, but
Okay.
But just hop on to check it out.
If
it's not appropriate or it's not something you can see yourself doing or your child doing, that's okay. But it'll give you a feel for what's going on.
Yeah, if you're on Facebook, you can. I know Brampton. It's one of the Brampton instructors teaching it, and it's going to be a live broadcast again. they've created on their page an event for it. It has a little bit more information on the exact details as to the instructor. Apparently, he's very excited and gung ho and ready to. Jalen?
I think it's Jalen, or yeah. Sorry, I
So
can't
it's
remember.
one of those guys. If it's Jalen, he's pretty cool. He's the one that's in the video,
Not
that
sure
school
if it's
video.
him, though, so.
No,
Somebody who's very enthusiastic.
very energetic person. So, take a look. If you don't have Zoom yet, download the app. And hopefully, I think they're recording it as well. Once we have that information, we'll put that up as like a, what do you call that? A rerun.
Yeah,
you can go back. So if you're not available at 5:30 and you still want to train, or still want your kids to get some training in, you can go back and watch it again. As soon as we have that information, I'll add it to that post, or I'll replace the Zoom link with the replay link. So keep your eye on that post with the schedule on it for the week. And yeah, I think that's it about that. One of the other things that we're looking at doing is keeping up a way for you guys to earn your leadership hours so that you can still get your leadership credit towards your grading. This is also going to be something that I'm going to be running dojo-wide for all the dojos, but I wanted to get some feedback from Milton first, because you are my peeps. So the idea was, and this more for the parents, you can show it to the kids too, because I want ideas from them, but to show leadership at home, what can you do, right? So my first one, this is you can get a head start on it if you want. It's just don't submit anything yet because it's not public, okay? It's going to be a before and after picture. You guys are going to need to clean your room. This is for the kids. Parents, if you want to do it, you can. But you should all clean our rooms, open the windows up when the weather's warm and let some fresh air in. I digress. So get a before picture, and then once it's all cleaned up, get an after picture, post them both in our in this group, AMA Milton's Facebook group. And for you non-Facebook people, we'll find a way for you to participate as well, don't worry. But the Facebook group is probably the easiest. And I would say if mom and dad help clean the room, then they have to be in the picture with you on the after picture so that we know they helped. And I'm not saying you can't help, it's all great, but they have to be in the picture.
Yeah.
Okay, so that we know.
And so you want ideas, Sensei? Yeah,
so the first one is going to be clean your room, right? That's going to be the first task to get your leadership hours. But we're looking for feedback from you guys as well for more ideas, things that you think would be worthy of being a leader in your home. Please share it with us. Okay, so you can add your ideas in the comments in this Facebook broadcast, and we'll take them all into consideration, and we'll post them as needed. We're probably only going to do one kind or one task per week. That doesn't mean you can't do more, but we're only going to do like one photo feedback per week.
Most likely.
Submission.
We're still working on it.
Yeah. Just because there's a lot of you. So
to give you guys some ideas, if you're sort of thinking at the dojo, when we have our youth helpers help us out front, we've got them organizing the shoes, we've got them sweeping, we've got them vacuuming, we've got them doing the bathrooms. The sooner they can do bathrooms, the better. There's laundry, stuff like that.
Lots of stuff
around the house, maybe yard work if it's simple.
Yeah, make sure it's age appropriate.
Yeah.
Right. You don't have your 5-year-old, sharpening your steak knives. Okay, unless they've been trained officially, I don't know. But come up with ideas that are not necessarily. They don't have to be fun. It's supposed to, you know, that be a chore, right? But it needs to be something that helps the family, not just something that's for them. Okay. So I'm looking forward to your ideas, and then we'll see how many people participate. It'll be fun.
And tomorrow, just so you know, I'll be doing a live webinar at 7 p.m. Information for that will be going out. So if you guys want to hop on and participate, that would be awesome. And then we'll continue to keep you guys posted, reminding you of these Facebook Lives. And if you have any questions, make sure you're asking maybe in the comments after this recording is done.
Yeah, I mean, if anyone has questions now, feel free to type them in. Maybe just type your name first and then a comma in your questions so we know who we're talking to, because I can't see it right now.
What's the other thing? I forget.
Yeah, no one added any questions to yesterday's broadcast, so we're assuming everyone's cool.
Oh, make sure you're sharing if you're talking to anybody, to any other students, asking them if they're getting onto these Facebook Lives. It's just great to stay connected so people aren't feeling isolated. We are a species that likes to be social, so as the days go on, this is going to become a little more difficult. So we'd like to stay in contact with everybody and as many of our AMA family members in Milton as we can. So spread the word.
Yeah, just remember, social distance. Oh, I can't talk. Social distancing doesn't mean isolation, right? You can still talk to people. The Zoom app is free. You can invite anyone you want to talk to, multiple people at the same time.
There's a question.
Oh, we have a question. Suggestions for adult assisting hours. Good question.
So we'll table that. We'll think about a response to that, and there are. We'll get back to you guys. Yeah, we'll come up with something official, and that's a great question. Thank you.
Anything else? I know Bandeep was on there earlier. If you're still there, get any questions, suggestions? No? Okay. Well, we're on here. The reason we're doing these lives is to stay connected to you guys, so that you guys get to see us. Hopefully, if we can get the software to work properly, we'll be able to invite some of our other instructors to come on in the future.
Oh, Zoya's on. Hi, Zoya.
Hey, Zoya. Webinar tomorrow. Oh.
Are you talking about my webinar, Zoya? I'm assuming you mean mine at 7 p.m. That one is all about using Sanshin Kata. It's a history of Sanshin. It's not a training webinar, so you can watch it just in regular clothing, but it is going to be how to use the Sanshin Kata to ground yourself in the upcoming days and weeks. So that gives you a little bit of an insight as to what it is. I could read you the description, but I don't have it handy. There should be a link going out with the subject matter. If Sensi has something to talk about right now, I can look it up and then I'll let you know in a second. So.
You know what? I like she said. I think it might be in that schedule that I posted. A topic anyway. So check that out on the amamilton.com.
I got it. So basically, what I've written is it's how to use one of Goju-Ryu's old forms, and how it can be practiced in a way that cultivates and restores your mental and emotional vitality. So that's specifically using Goju. Some of you have seen that seminar with me. It's a little different now, so I highly recommend it for stress reduction.
Yeah, but you know what? The great thing with seminars, especially live ones, is you can go to the same topic and it will always be different, because we're always growing, right, as people and instructors, and we change and update the seminar based on who we are at the time. Yeah. So never feel like, oh, I've already done that seminar, I've already seen it. Do it again.
Yeah.
You'll learn new stuff.
It's like reading a book, right? I guess if you read a book that impacts you and then you pick it up in 6 months from now, a year from now, 5 years from now, you'll read things that you didn't think were in there. It's just that expression that when the student is ready, the teacher will appear. Teachers come in all forms: books, people, lessons, billboard ads, and quotes on Facebook. So it's always good to revisit.
Bandeep says you really really appreciate you guys connecting with us online. You know what, Bandeep, we really appreciate you connecting with us online and everyone else that's participating in the chat, because it makes this doing this video stuff a whole lot easier than just talking to dead space.
And we miss you guys too.
Yeah.
We want to feel that you guys are there, so it's really helping our hearts as well.
Yeah, I mean, as much as the dojo is your home, or second home, if you want to think of it that way, it's our entire life. So we really miss you guys, and we miss being there. And it's unfortunate that we're in this situation, but we're doing the best that we have, right? Whatever tools we have available, and feel free to ask for stuff. Like if there's something that you want us to talk about, like we could do a separate video just on that, right? So if there's a topic that you have in mind, whether it's about karate or philosophy or, you know, anything that you can think of, we'll take it into consideration and see what we can do.
I
think that's it.
So we will be coming back tomorrow. Thank you. We will be back tomorrow at 3:30. We're going to try and get a little bit more organized and send out reminders in the morning on email, just so we can get more people on. But if you can also spread the word, we will be here at 3:30, barring unforeseen something, and we will try and get, you never know, some things might come up. But barring that, we will be here at 3:30 every day.
The plan is 3:30.
Please let us know also if you're feeling well or not well, and if you need anything.
Oh, I just see thoughts just come in. So I know a lot of our instructors are on here, or I'm hoping at some point you'll see it. If you guys are willing and able to do some short videos for your classes, like it doesn't have to be super fancy. You can just tape it on your phone and send it to me if you don't know how to add it to Facebook. Do it, right? So if you normally connect with your, say you teach the 5 to 7 year olds, I don't know, and you have a quick game that someone that could do in their living room, right? Or have someone do punching or whatever, you're more than welcome to connect with us. Let us know what you want to do, and we'll help accommodate that.
And I'd add to that and say we would like you to do something if you can.
Yeah.
Somebody asked a question, so we should watch from the AMA Facebook page. So should they, where are they going to watch, because we keep having these technical issues?
Yeah. So the software that I paid for, apparently it's having some issues connecting to YouTube. I am going to upload this video to YouTube, so if you're watching the YouTube page, you'll still be able to see it. I just did the Facebook one today because I want to see if it worked. But ideally, YouTube is still the YouTube channel. So it's youtube.com/MiltonAMA/live, and that should show whatever live video is playing at the time.
Can you put that in the comments somewhere?
Yeah. Well, actually, I don't know. Let's see. Not right now. I can't. After, I'll add it to the comments after. Like I said, this Facebook one was just sort of a last minute ditch to get online, which is why we're a little bit late. And we don't have enough followers yet, hint, hint, on YouTube, or subscribers, I think is what they call them. Facebook is followers, YouTube is subscribers. Yes. We need 1,000 in order to be able to broadcast directly from our phones to the YouTube live account. And I think we're at like 15. So we need every one of our students, parents, friends of students, just subscribe to the page. And then that'll make life a whole lot easier because we can just use our phone wherever we happen to be. Right now we have to sit in front of a computer to do all this, which makes everything a little bit more difficult. Close, youtube.com Milton AMA / live, no .com on the end. And if you're not sure what I'm talking about, we had a comment. They just typed
But
it
we
in
will
wrong.
confirm the link once we end this in the comments on the
Yeah.
Facebook page.
Yeah, I'll add the actual link into the group, and I'll post it again on the app. Okay.
Is there anything you guys need from us right now? If there is, please comment. Anything we can do for you.
Hey, you forgot Milton. Yeah, that's what I was pointing out.
So if there is anything that comes to mind that you need from us, please comment in the Facebook group.
Yeah.
If you have my cell phone number, you can text me.
Yeah, and if there's, like we said yesterday, if there's anything personal that you need to discuss with us, you still have the option of booking an appointment, and we can do a Zoom call with you directly. YouTube.com. Close. Milton is first, then AMA. I had to do it backwards because at the time I created the account, AMA Milton was already taken by a dojo in Florida. They also had the amamilton.com address that I now have, but they went out of business, so I took it. And then, but the YouTube one, they didn't. I still can't get it. So once we can get the address with it the right way around, I'll switch it. But for now, we are on YouTube only, Milton AMA instead of AMA Milton.
Sorry to confuse you guys.
Sorry. It's, like I said, it's the tools that are available, and they're using our name, so I had to take it back.
Okay.
All right, guys. So again, if there's any other questions, leave them in the comments. We'll check on them before we do tomorrow's video. You can email us, support@amamilton.freshdesk.com, or just milton@amadojo.com. Still goes to the same place. Either one works for now.
Yeah, and don't be afraid to ask for help in any regard. You need to reach out if you need it as the days go on, so that we know. Okay.
All right, we're gonna sign off now. Have a great day. Enjoy your evening. Go watch Shihan's lecture. The link is still in this group. You just register. It plays the replay on it.
It's about an hour, just under an hour.
Yeah, just under an hour. There's a little bit of meditation at the beginning, a little bit at the end, so get your vibe in order. It's a very good presentation, and then we want to hear back from you. Let us know what you think, because we are doing a video call with Shihan on Thursday, and we'd love to be able to give him some feedback from you guys, because he wants feedback. When you're doing a webinar like he did, he can't see any of you guys, so he's unlike this. He was flying blind, right? So as he was telling us, it's like you tell a joke and you don't know if anyone's laughing, right? It just falls flat. So yeah, go watch it, let us know, and then we'll pass on your thoughts to him, so that he knows if he did a good job. Okay.
Okay, guys, we'll sign off for now. Have a great day.